Dun dun dun.
It begins. Or continues, I suppose.
Yes, it resumes. Our reprieve is over.
Oh, who's Sakuya's dad?
Ooh, I should probably do that, maybe.
Okay, Sakuya's mum. All right, go on.
You're different from those peasants, Sakuya.
Peasants.
You were chosen from the day you were born. You must remain conscious of this.
Yes, father.
Your little baby, Sakuya.
Yes, father.
We are the chosen ones. It is our duty to guide the foolish common folk.
Yes, father. Why do I sound like a Dickensian street urchin? I'm supposed to be the nobility.
Look at them, crawling in the mud. There is no value in their lives. Were it not for our compassion, they would die as miserably as they live.
Yes, father.
Their very blood is tainted. Their world is not yours. You must never speak with them again. Do you understand?
Yes, father. I think this is Sakuya more recent. So he's grown up now. So Japan?
Yes. You'll be staying there for some time. Arrangements have already been made for your education. Remember, you must such as to bring honor to our family, Sakuya.
Yes, father.
Also, Dr. Iwamini, Dr. Murderbeaks is in residence at the institution you'll be attending. He is a prestigious doctor.
And a complete psychopath.
It would not be exaggerating to say that our current glory is thanks in part to him. Do not disrespect him.
Yes, father.
So it's sort of weird to say that with an upbringing like that, Sakuya actually turned out fairly normal?
Yeah, kinda.
I think he did about the best he could under the circumstances.
Yeah.
Could have been worse.
Anyway, so Angel saw Teo going into the infirmary yesterday, and then the door was locked. The doctor and Yuya must have seen her. What happened in there? They must both be lying. Yuya has been helping us all this time, and I don't want to suspect him. But he's clearly been hiding the truth. Could Yuya be covering for the doctor?
We don't know that for sure. The mongrel could be lying to cast doubt on Dr. Murderbeaks.
It's not impossible, but from what we've seen so far, the most likely conclusion is that they're working together. Sakuya, you were the one who said we needed to remove our biases. We need to solve this.
I am aware.
I want to go confront them now, but with only Angel's testimony, our evidence is a little weak. They'll probably slip out of it again if we go now. They're both much more eloquent than I am, and they'll try to dodge the issue. Plus, there's the matter of that Cleaver, which means Which means we need to search the infirmary.
Do you intend to go in without asking?
As crazy as I sound for saying this, yeah. The more stealthily we do it, the better, right? If the doctor finds out, he'll come up with some way of stopping us for sure.
Some way involving cleavers, no doubt. Understood. I will go to the lab and keep them occupied while you search the infirmary.
Thank you, Sakuya.
A moment, gentlemen.
Mr. Leone.
I have something for you.
It is
Sorry.
bright and massive.
Sorry for being late. I was somewhat delayed.
What are these?
The first is the massive key.
Oh, I thought I was kidding.
We've all said that.
By now.
Don't tempt the game.
It should open just about any of the simple locks in the school, and is as bright as massive as its owner. The other is a stun gun.
Oh, well, you know.
If you need to protect yourself, use it.
You will have more excuse me. You will have more use for those than I, Kawara.
Says you, how the hell am I going to pull the trigger?
Hold on to them with your wing or something. Put them next to your phone.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Leone.
I'm now picturing all of them with little St. Pigeonations tote bags.
St. Pigeonation's fanny packs.
That's adorable.
Maybe I should write in the notes before I go to the infirmary.
Save your progress.
Oh wow, that was generous. We've only been going about 2.5 minutes.
That doesn't augur well for what it's going to throw at us next.
Yeah, it makes you scared because you're used to being offered a save point just before, you know, are you sure you want to really do this?
Can I just point out something? This is the first time I've ever seen somebody fill up every single save point in a visual novel.
Because this game has made us paranoid.
Yes.
Okay, that's actually a perfectly valid reason.
The hour of judgment has come. You cannot use the Dark Tree's power here. Return to the void, Wallenstein.
Well, he seems excited.
Coo coo coo.
I wonder what the doctor is doing. Being slandered by Mr. Higure, as you can see. Please stop breaking school property, Mr. Higure.
Smash, smash, smash. I have returned from Judeca to defeat you. As long as you live, calamitous sorcerer, the world will be wrapped in eternal despair.
Is it scaring anybody else how much sense that made?
I know. It's like Angel's doing that whole everything he says makes sense in hindsight thing again.
Kazuaki thinks so as well. When he says things with such conviction, I almost find myself believing them. Please, that isn't funny. Yes, yes, come on, Higure. Let's go back to the gym, okay?
No, stop! Do not throw me out like some wretched doll.
I suspect he has suffered from megalomania since birth.
Not that you'd know anything about that.
Megalomania? Just how long can your consonants get? Whatever do you mean?
No, I said megalomania. There's a difference.
Delusions of grandeur. Issuing societal standards, he lives his life in the midst of some bizarre fantasy. Perhaps it is genetic. There would be no helping it then, would there? He is unusually active in the destruction of his surroundings, especially given his physique.
I assume they're talking about the windows at this point.
Well, you know what they say about Luzons who live in glass houses.
Picking bits of window off my head. Internal prejudice is a terrible thing, I suppose. He is no doubt exerting to the limits of his capacity at all times. The most dangerous part is his ability to bring his surroundings into his fantasy. Though I seem to be less affected than you. And since, although I invited him to the school, I have yet to find a use for him, the whole thing has been nothing but a waste of time. Did you say something just now, Doctor?
Oh, just a completely evil reveal, don't mind me.
Oh, I'm not going through all that again. Nothing at all.
Excuse me?
Oh, hello, Shirogane. What's going on? Where did Kawara go?
He's investigating another area at the moment. I came here to distract the doctor. How attractive you are, or something. I don't know how Yuya does this. Only Dr. Iwamine and Nanaki here now. Isn't Sakazaki here?
I think he's sauntering around to calm his nerves again. He's very brave to be out and about without Scarecrow on the loose.
Not brave, just imprudent.
And working on a pickup line.
Stupid mongrel. Stop pretending to be migratory and get back here so I can distract you, just like the doctor. I wanted to occupy both of them if possible, but at least they don't realize what that we suspect them yet.
My brain is going all kinds of places.
TMI.
Ah! Sorry, I only just got that. Stop it. Stop it.
It's okay, Yuya was able to cover the innuendo for us. Just the doctor should... Damn it, Yuya.
I can't look at these seriously anymore.
Just the doctor should be enough. Have I ever mentioned... Dr. Iwamine, I came here to ask your opinion on something.
What do you think of these tail feathers?
Shall we all take a moment?
Doctor, I can't help but notice how incredibly attractive it is the way your head just melts into your body.
Wait, you had to say that while I was trying to drink something.
You wanted my opinion. I fear I will not be of much use to you there.
My body has never required me to visit the infirmary. I have not had much occasion to talk to the doctor since moving here, but I can read his expression perfectly well all the same. It reads murder.
Julia's body has had plenty of reason to visit the infirmary.
It says, I'm not telling you anything.
Where is Mr. Kawara? Did you have a falling out? He did seem to be suspecting me based on nothing but his own prejudice and my incredibly evil demeanor.
And
Sure,
my
that's the only
cleaver.
reason I ever-
And the fact that I cut people up and stuff them in boxes and then just... Anyway, a pity.
I agree, sir. There's nothing at all evil about you. I can't imagine why anyone would get that impression. To doubt someone based merely on one's own preconceptions is...
Baliverne.
It is
Gratuitous
not-
French.
Did I just say a French word with an English accent there?
Possibly.
That's right. I must be perfectly logical in all things.
This game needs some logic applied to it.
You are renowned as one of the most intelligent birds in the world, Doctor, and attractive, if I must say so myself. I do not think that you could be involved in such a grisly crime as this.
You would be surprised. Oh, it is an honor. It is an honor to be so praised by the heir to the LaBelle family.
Completely flat. Or round, but you know. Does he never speak with emotion? I hold a deep respect for you, Doctor. You might not be aware, but my father owes his life to your medicine. A few years ago, your work allowed the Bell family to continue on to even greater glory.
Is that so? I had not known. I am afraid that I know little of the fates of the drugs that I develop.
Only the fates of the test subjects.
Them for anything really, just for fun, but you know. The life of but one bird may not be significant to you, but we of the Bell family will never forget.
How wonderful. I take it your father is a figure of great respect.
Of course. The family head must always be honored.
It would seem that you hold your own biases even more dearly than Mr. Kawara holds his, almost like the foundation of your very existence. I would rather like to see the expression on your face when that foundation collapses.
Does anyone ever listen to anything Shuu says? Because it's not like he's hiding his evilness, like, at all.
He just confirmed it. How can they... I don't even...
And then he even, like, throws in the evil laugh at the end. It's just...
I guess it's just so in your face there that you just can't really believe it.
Yeah, just your brain just chooses not to process it. I'm not sure what he said there, so I'll just move on.
Anyway, locked. Has it been locked ever since the alarm this morning? The doctor went straight to the lab to begin the autopsy, and I think he's been with somebody else ever since. Let's see, maybe that massive thing Mr. Leone gave me will do the trick. And if that doesn't work, maybe the key will do it.
Quiet in the back.
Yuya's not even in this scene.
You're really trying with that massive thing, aren't you?
Yes!
Yeah, he really is.
This room has always been a little creepy, but it's even worse in this dim light.
It's even worse on Angel Dust.
I need to look for evidence that Teo was in here quickly. But where do I start? The longer I spend poking around in corners, the bigger the risk that I'll get caught. I need to remember, I've been in here a lot every time I got sick. Where would the doctor hide something he didn't want anyone else to see?
Inside a body.
No, I think he's pretty good at exposing everything inside bodies.
True.
Wait, didn't he forbid even his assistants from touching his desk? It would seem he keeps his drawers locked tight.
Oh, if only.
Well, he does hang around Yuya.
Oh my goodness.
They're not even trying.
I think I found my new wallpaper. Go on, read it.
You're up, massive thing. Inside are medical records? He's probably supposed to keep personal information locked up. Though I never really thought of him as the respectful type. There are only 4 files. The names are Kawara Ryuta, Kalante Teo, Fujishiro Nageki, and Shirogane Sakuya. What? I'm not surprised to see a file on me in here, but Teo and Sakuya have never had any reason to be in here. And Fujishiro Nageki. Looking closely, Nageki's folder says St. Pagination's Medical Center on the side, while the others don't. And the date is from 5 years ago. Did he take this from the medical center? Since it's here, he must know something about the fire back then. Are the other 3 records from physical exams? They're full of strange symbols and numbers, and I'm not sure what they mean.
Because our teacher keeps falling asleep instead of teaching me how to read.
Huh? Sakuya's has a second piece of paper in it. It looks like some sort of memo or... A sudden blinding pain in the back of my head. I can't move. I fall unconscious. Son of a bitch, that hurt.